Now, the Portuguese passport has been catching the eyes of many Israelis recently thanks to the many European benefits that come with it. But which Jews exactly are eligible to receive this passport, and are non-Jews eligible as well? Well, to answer these questions, joining us in the studio is advocate Michael Decker, expert on immigration law at the Cohen, Decker, Pex & Brosh law firm. Thank you so much for being with us today.
With pleasure.
All right, now my first question is, again, under the Portuguese law, who is eligible to receive this benefit?
So basically, anyone that can prove that he's a descendant of Sephardic Jews is eligible to receive a Portuguese passport. I can explain a bit more. We basically separate the candidates into three categories. So you have the first category, and because in 1492 there was an expulsion from Spain, and then in 1497 from Portugal. And most of the Jews, in vast majority, found refuge either in North Africa, so we're dealing with countries like Morocco, Tunis, Algiers, Louvre, or in the previous Ottoman Empire. So we're dealing there with Turkey, Greece, the Balkan states of like Bulgaria, Serbia, Bosnia, and then we're dealing with the Mediterranean Sea coast countries.
That's a lot, though. A lot of people really fall under this.
Syria, Lebanon, and Egypt.
So a lot of people really fall under this umbrella here.
All the Jews in the countries I just mentioned are basically Sephardic Jews, because when they arrived in these countries, the local Jewish communities that existed were not as significant, and they basically took over also ethnically and also culturally. So Jews from those countries are almost eligible.
But how do you go about proving this? Like, what documents do you need to have to go through with this process?
So first of all, if you're from those countries, it's really easy, because you just more or less need to prove that your ancestors come from there, and usually it's just maybe a parent, a grandparent. It will be rare today there will be a great-grandparent. But then you have other categories, because Sephardic Jews went all over the world. So you can find them also in other Muslim-ruled countries like Iran, which used to be Persia, Iraq, which used to be Babylon, Yemen, where Jews say they're there since the First Temple period. And there you had significant local Jewish communities before the expulsion. So from those countries, we would need much more proof. Also, Ashkenazi countries. You have Sephardic Jews that went to Romania, Poland, Germany, Austria, Czechoslovakia, Lithuania. You had a large amount of Sephardic Jews. But from those countries, because it's not so clear that you're a Sephardic Jew, we have a whole team of historians and genealogists in our office that write actual reports for people like this to prove the actual link between them and the Sephardic Jew that may have migrated there.
It's a little bit more complicated. All right, so what about non-Jews? Because we've talked about Sephardic and Ashkenazi. What about non-Jews who want to apply for this?
Well, just like the Ashkenazi Jews, who aren't Sephardic today but have links to Sephardic Jews, non-Jews, in the eyes of Portugal at least, it's not a Jewish state. It's they
it's
made
really
a
just
law.
If you were expelled during that time,
you just need to prove that you're a descendant of someone that was expelled. So you have all the Jews that didn't leave in 1492 were basically forced to become Christian, because the Spanish Empire, which was Christian, basically gave them two options: either convert to Christianity or leave. And the Jews that stayed became what's called like new Christians, Moranos. Many of them went to South America with the conquest of Spain, and many of their descendants are also descendants of Sephardic Jews.
All right, well, I understand the rumor has it that the Portuguese government is soon going to stop or at least limit the amount of time the window that you have to apply for this benefit. So I encourage anybody who's interested in learning more about whether or not they're eligible to visit lawoffice.org.il/en. And thank you so much, Michael.
It's a real pleasure. Thank you.